Welcome back to Faith and Flour and happy Mother's Day. This is Robin, and as you can see, I have a video full of cleaning motivation for you ahead. But first, let me introduce you to my little helper. This is my robot vacuum, my Roomba. We got this when we first moved into our house as a housewarming gift from Patrick's parents, and I love this thing. It's such a big help. Recently, I have set it to run just about every day, and this is how much dirt and dog hair comes just from our main living area. It's really incredible, and I'm always amazed when I go to empty it every morning. I have some deep cleaning planned for our living room, starting with our ceiling fan, which is very out of reach. So I just bought this tool on Amazon. I'll have it in my Amazon store in case you guys are looking for one. It's just a sort of microfiber pad that is meant for cleaning fans, and we have a window cleaning system, so I also bought this really tall extension pole. It's 16 feet, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to finally reach this fan and clean it. There's a little bit of a learning curve. It took me a little time to figure out how to hook it on and pull it just at the right angle, but it was a fun challenge and so satisfying when I pulled the pad down and saw just how much dust and dirt has been accumulating up there. We installed this fan probably 2 to 3 years ago. We had to replace the one that was here originally, and it has not been cleaned since. I do have a tool that I can almost sort of reach, but it only allows me to sort of get the sides of the blades of fan, not really the top and the bottom really thoroughly this way. So this was very satisfying, and I had a feeling that I'd probably be knocking down a lot of dust and dirt from this, but this pad really did a great job, and I can just throw it in the wash when I'm finished. I bought the extension pole also with window cleaning in mind. So we really like to use this squeegee off window cleaner outside. And when Patrick saw me cleaning the fan, he thought, why don't we go ahead and try to clean some of the windows? There's one in particular in the living room that is really hard to reach. So I went ahead and mixed up some of the solution. You just mix it with a little bit of water and grabbed our window cleaning tools, which fit really well on the extension pole. Patrick grabbed the ladder, and we went to clean these windows in our living room. Our house was built 10 years ago, and we've been here for about 5, and I'm pretty sure these windows have never been cleaned. So when you think about it, that is pretty gross, but until we had this tool, we really couldn't access it, and I just can't believe how satisfying this was. Patrick and I were thrilled. It was almost worth it to wait just to see this. And now that we have this extension tool, we will be making sure that these stay clean inside and out. And I think this is going to be really helpful. Patrick does the outside windows generally, and I usually do the inside. So this is going to help him out with reaching some of our 2-story windows as well. We'll probably be able to clean them a little bit more often. And we just basically switch back and forth. There's this cleaning pad that you use with the solution, and then there's a squeegee attachment. So after he, sort of lathered up the windows, and we actually used as little water on these inside windows as possible, he squeegeed them off, and then we even switched and put on the same attachment that I used to clean the fan after I vacuumed that off really well, so that he could kind of wipe it down and then dust the whole area around the window too. So when we were finished, we had a much cleaner window inside. Even though these areas in our living room, our ceiling fan, and these windows are kind of out of sight and you don't really see up close how dirty they are, it's hugely satisfying to get them clean and to know that they are clean. Now, the beams up there are a different story. I think we're just gonna have to pretend that they're clean because I haven't figured out how to clean those yet. microfiber pad grabbed a lot, but I don't think we can expect it to contain 10 years worth of dirt. So a lot of it fell on the floor, and I'm just going to vacuum it up. Before we go any further, I promised you a giveaway, and this is it. It's a beautiful gift basket from MB Stone containing some really amazing products for cleaning your bathroom. It contains the Stone and More multi-surface cleaner, which I have been loving for cleaning our bathroom and kitchen. It also has the mold and mildew remover, which is great in the shower, and the soap and mineral deposit remover. I get so many questions from you guys about how to clean hard water stains and soap buildup on the glass in your showers, and I think that's a product that you are going to love. You also get a couple of microfiber cloths, a cutting board, and this cute caddy. MB Stone is not sponsoring this video, but they are sponsoring the giveaway because they know how much I love their products and they want me to be able to share them with you. The directions for the giveaway will be down in the description box. You just need to subscribe to my channel, Faith and Flour, follow me on Instagram, follow MB Stone on Instagram, and also let me know how to find you on Instagram in the comments, because that's how I will let you know if you're the lucky winner. I discovered MB Stone a little while back. You may remember I had a little kitchen accident and I stained the countertop. We have a natural stone countertop. It's actually limestone in the kitchen. And with their products, I was able to repair that. Actually, Patrick and Kyle helped out on that project. And we also have tried to repair the chips with some of the products from MB Stone, and that was a huge success as well. So we have a limestone counter, which is a lot more porous maybe than granite and some other stones, and there were some chips here and there that we really wanted to repair, and MB Stone has all of the products to do it, which saved us so much money because we got a quote on what it would take for a professional to do this job, and it was out of the question. So we were super thrilled that MB Stone had all of these things that we needed to do a professional job and to do it at an affordable price. So I'm just showing you the steps that we went through. Patrick actually did most of the work, and some of the worst chips were actually on the edge of the counter. The instructions that MB Stone supplied us were so detailed and made this process really easy. So we just started off by scraping out the area that's chipped just to make sure there's no debris in there. Then we cleaned it with some acetone. That prepares it for accepting the resin. Then Patrick taped off the area and just exposed the chip and a tiny bit of area next to it, which ensures that he doesn't get the resin over any areas that don't need it, and it will help it stay smooth and make it a little bit more flush when he's finished. It's easy to mix up the resin or the epoxy using the two different components, and they have so many different colors. You'll have no trouble choosing one that works well with the type of natural stone that you have. Next, fill the chip and smooth it with a razor blade. I was so happy to see the results when Patrick took the tape off. Even though it wasn't quite finished, it needed a little bit of smoothing, it already made a world of difference. To smooth it out and make it flush with the rest of the countertop, Patrick just used a razor blade to gently shave it, and it looked so amazing. If you have natural stone surfaces in your home, then MB Stone has a product that is perfect for whatever type of stone and whatever kind of job you have. So make sure that you check out the instructions down in the description box so you can enter the giveaway. in the living room, I needed Patrick's help one more time. I wanted to vacuum the drapes, and the hose for the vacuum isn't quite long enough with the vacuum on the floor, so Patrick is holding it up for me, and he's also pulling the curtains a little bit, which also is a huge help. Vacuuming the drapes is something I like to do once or twice a year, kind of a spring cleaning and fall cleaning thing, and I don't take them down and dry clean them, nor could I take them down and put them in my dryer on the air cycle. A lot of you had suggested that, but they are just incredibly thick and heavy, and that would just be way harder than vacuuming them, and this does the trick. So this is what I'm doing, and after I reach those high areas, I can access the rest on my own, and I just kind of work in sections until I reach the floor. And I also do the white drapes like this as well. Those would be a little bit easier to take down and dry clean if necessary, and if they ever got stained, I would do that, but vacuuming them right now seems to be doing the trick. Next, I wanted to thoroughly vacuum our furniture. And so these cream colored chairs really get dirty because of our dog. We have a dog that has dark fur, and so when he's shedding and rubbing up against them, it just sticks to it. So vacuuming is definitely necessary once in a while, but I held off for a while because I knew I was going to be cleaning the fan. And when you work from the top down in a room, it really helps because I knew that the dust and dirt from the fan might cover the furniture, so I waited, and I'm really glad that I did. We love these chairs, but the bottom cushion doesn't come off, which kind of aggravates me, but I do the best I can and just vacuum all of the areas that I can access. I knew that we had plans to go out later in the day, and I wasn't sure how much I was going to get accomplished, so I just decided to dig in, do what I could, and then Patrick let me know when he and Peyton were ready, and at that point I decided to finish the couch and just leave the rest for tomorrow. Wow, it was really dirty under here. It's always amazing when you take the couch cushions off and just see the filth under there. Of course, there's dog hair, there's crumbs because we eat here, and I was so glad to get this clean. So we had a great afternoon, and all of the cleaning was there waiting for me the next morning. So I just picked up where I left off and continued cleaning the chairs. coffee table stays in a constant state of dirtiness. It's so dark that everything shows up on it. And of course there's dog hair, there's crumbs, there's just dust. And so it's even worse because of cleaning the fan and the windows and everything else that I did in here the day before. So I decided just to use my vacuum with the brush attachment to get most of the dust off. And then I wanted to use my Wood for Good cleaner to give it a really good cleaning. While I had the vacuum out, I decided to go ahead and use that same brush attachment on our mantle. The wood is a little bit rough here, so this is really the best way to get all of the dust out of the nooks and crannies. Spring cleaning always feels really good, but it is Mother's Day weekend, so I'm going to give myself a little break and let my little helper do the rest of the vacuuming. I hope that today's video gave you lots of cleaning motivation and homemaking inspiration to start your week. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give me a thumbs up before you go, and also subscribe if you haven't already done so. We'd love to have you become part of our Faith and Flour community. Don't leave before entering the giveaway. The easy instructions are down in the description box. I wish you luck. I know that you or someone that you know would love to have this gift basket. Thank you so much for spending your time with me here today. Happy Mother's Day. I look forward to talking with you in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, have a wonderful week.